Hey Fragrance Family, I'm David.
I'm Jer.
And we're the Fragrance Bros. Coming at you again with another review, this time on Lyric Man by Amouage.
Yeah.
Getting close to reviewing a lot of the mainstays of the Amouage house.
Yes.
Got most of them down so far. Date introduced is 2008. Classified as an Oriental Spicy. Notes are bergamot, lime, rose, angelica, orange blossom, galbanum, nutmeg, ginger, saffron, pine, sandalwood, incense, and musk.
Boom.
And vanilla. I forgot vanilla.
And rose.
I said rose.
I know. And rose. And some rose.
And rose. And what'd you get for longevity out of this?
I got excellent longevity. Yeah. 8 to 10 hours. It lasted.
I would say on me it was probably average.
Okay.
Which I'm glad I didn't get an excellent longevity.
Spoiler. Spoiler.
What about projection?
Yeah. Yeah. It feels, it's average to excellent. It really is. I smelled it.
Yeah.
I smelled this fragrance while wearing it.
I thought it was excellent longevity, but I thought that it's excellent projection, but I thought the projection kind of died fast, and it was kind of left with probably just an average fragrance for a long time.
Okay.
Season, I would say this is probably best in spring and probably daytime. I guess you could probably wear this in summer, but to me it's more of a spring fragrance.
Yes. Purpose,
I would say this is casual and maybe work, but probably mostly just casual.
Also funeral. Great funeral scent.
So what does this remind you of?
This fragrance, coming into it, I had a perception of what it was going to be like, having not smelled it. When I look at the bottle, it's like this deep, dark maroon kind of red, and I heard people call it like a spicy rose and all this kind of stuff. And it didn't smell the way I thought it was going to smell.
Yeah.
It was actually much lighter than I thought it would be, and a bit cleaner than I thought it would be too. I was expecting this like dark, oily kind of rose, and it wasn't that way at all. It actually was what I would say kind of a fresh rose, actually. I mean, with some spice, but it seemed much cleaner to me. That being said, I don't really like rose.
Yeah.
This is a lot of rose, so I don't think anyone would be surprised to find that I didn't really care for this fragrance. I don't know. I just, for whatever reason, I can't disassociate rose from femininity. I can't seem to do it. It just comes across feminine to me. And some people, a lot of people, the reviewers call this sexy. Very sexy fragrance. And I have a real issue with that because it smells like a woman. Now, if that is sexy to you, then whatever. But to me, it's not sexy for me. It makes me feel kind of feminine. You know what I mean? Anyway, back to the scent. It does have, to me, it had like a watery, light, transparent quality with rose. Maybe a little spicy, but for the most part, that was kind of it. Yeah. I didn't get much more out of it. It was much less complex than I'm used to from Amouage.
Yeah, absolutely.
And much like, kind of CL and Reflection, to me it differed from the standard DNA. I didn't really smell any incense, so, or frankincense or whatever it is, So it was not what I expected, but still not what I would want.
Yeah.
What did you think, Dave?
What an awful fragrance.
Buckling up.
This fragrance is bad. Okay, now, like you, I'm not a fan of rose.
Right, right.
And it does remind me it does really remind me of like a feminine fragrance. This to me smells like, it really smells like old ladies who want to smell like baby powder. And that's what they want to, that's all it is. So this is a rose fragrance. It's a rose bomb. What you also get on there is a ton of orange blossom, you get some vanilla, you get some sandalwood, and you get some light green notes in there. You get a fleeting lime note that lasts like that. And that's it. Everyone is talking about the lime makes this fragrance. And the lime lasts like literally 20 seconds.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't get much lime in this at all. But really, this just smells like baby powder. Like, it's really one of the most powdery fragrances I have ever smelled. Like, if you like the smell of nurseries, you may like this. Yeah. But other than that, I can't find anything to say about it. Like, you're right. It's very simple for an Amouage. It's overpriced garbage. And like I'm literally angry about this fragrance. It is so bad. There's nothing masculine about this fragrance at all. At all.
I'm just watching you go to town on this thing. Diaper bag man from Amouage.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it shocks me when my opinion differs so widely from that of what seems to be kind of the, you know, the norm for the Fratcom.
Yeah.
This seems to be pretty well liked. I do not like this, and I don't.
It's horrible.
I don't know. It could just. I mean, granted, it could just be my bias against rose. It could be that if I didn't have a problem with the rose, I'd feel differently. But this is so rosy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, I do agree. I think, you know, I do have a strong bias against rose, but there are some fragrances that have rose in there that we do actually like. I'm thinking of Rose Ikebana for one that we did actually appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, this is just, it's just too much.
Yeah, I can't do anything with this.
No.
I would never wear this ever again.
Bang for buck, this is $300 for 100 ml.
What the fart? Are you serious?
Yes.
I don't give a fart.
$300 for this. $3 a mil.
I wonder how much
for
it is
this
per
junk.
What is it per mil for baby powder from Johnson & Johnson?
I don't know.
Shoot out.
It's just an average lasting fragrance from Amouage with very little creativity at all. It's rose. It's not masculine at all. It's for the wrong audience. If you think this is worth it, you can unsubscribe.
Right now. Just get out. No?
Yeah, get out. What about compliments?
You know, I have gotten no compliments from this.
Yeah.
Stephanie does not, as I've said many times, she does not like, you know, feminine kind of fragrances on me, so this was an instant no from her. But, you know, this actually, because of the smell, it makes me avoid people, avoid being smelled.
Right.
So I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
Boo.
My wife hated it.
Yeah.
Now, she likes rose fragrances on her.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if maybe it was just a perception thing, because she doesn't like overly feminine fragrances on me either.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, she didn't like it at all.
Boo.
Yeah.
God, talk.
Yeah.
This went south fast.
Yeah, it did. It escalated quickly.
De-escalated.
That's right. Final rating.
You know, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5.
Okay.
Not a 1. I can see how people could appreciate the fragrance, but I hate it.
Yeah.
And because I don't think it's you know, we may disagree. I don't think it's a patently bad fragrance. It's just so not for me, and I don't like what they did with the rose. I'll give it I'm being generous.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 2.
I'm not going to be generous. I'm giving it a 1. I think this is awful. This is not good.
Wow.
And if anyone gave this to me as a gift, I would immediately go and break it in the backyard.
Slap them in the face.
That's right. Jokes aside, I know we're probably being overly, we're exaggerating about how much we hate it. I really do actually hate it that much. I don't like it at all, and I don't think it's a good fragrance. Some people like rose, that's fine. I don't think this is very masculine at all. I think this does nothing for the Amouage house.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't make any sense.
Agree on those points.
So, okay, so now we have some feedback from people who are predicting what we would like, what we'd say, and even some predictions on how we'd rank it.
Yes.
So take it away.
Andrew Nichols said, we're not going to like it because it has rose and comes off watery and not very Amouage-like.
Hey, that's perfect.
Astute, Andrew.
Yep.
Good call. Adam Grass says, I imagine the phrase grandma hug will be used to describe it. You got the grandma part right.
Grandma's hug.
Nailed it. Max thought we would be confused by it. As he is. I'm not so much confused as I am pissed.
That's right. I can see people being confused though.
Yeah.
Especially with Amouage.
Ferris Lewis thought that we would say it's a much better take on Rose than Rose 31.
I like Rose 31 better.
I dislike both of them pretty equally. It's just the rose not good. He did say it's a green rose with a soapy vibe in the dry down, and I do get a clean feeling from it.
Yeah.
I do agree with that.
Yeah.
John Wilson said, I'm going to go against the grain and say you will say Lyric will be a 3 out of 5 because real men are the only ones who can and should pull this one off. So here's the rub.
Yeah. I guess you have to wear a pink shirt. I guess real men wear pink shirts and Lyric man.
That's right. Either we don't like it and we're not real men, or we're real men that smell like women.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Losing either way.
That's right.
Overwhelmingly, people thought we would dislike and pan the fragrance. Yeah. So you guys know us pretty well.
Yeah. So that's all we have on Lyric Man. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Do you like it, love it, hate it? Let us know. Let us know what you think about the new community feedback type thing with the predictions. We're going to try to do more of that if we get a lot of support from it.
Yeah.
And of course, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe down below. We'll love you for it. We'll see you next week with another fragrance review. We're the Fragrance Brothers. Bye.
Sorry.